Look out, Justin Tucker. Somebody's coming for you, man. Jake Bates does it again. This guy is making field goals look easy. And I'm telling you what, anybody not named Justin Tucker needs to be kind of worried about their position with their respective teams in the National Football League. But I don't care nothing about them other 31 teams. I just care about one. You see it right here, 14. You see the logo. You see it behind me, the Detroit Lions. And we have a gift in Jake Bates. And I'm going to tell you what. I think we can all agree that Jake Bates need to stay in Ford Field. As a matter of fact, if I'm Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, I don't know if it's any tampering laws in the UFL and NFL right now, but I can imagine there might be. But if I'm Brad Holmes, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm calling up, hello, locker room staff. I need you to go get a locker, and I want you to already print Jake Bates' name. Just don't even put a number. Just pick a locker, print a name, slap it on there. Jake Bates does it again. A perfect 5 for 5. And I told you we were going to make a video every week talking about Jake Bates. Today, the Michigan Panthers won and are now 2-1 on the season. Says with Michigan down 11-9 in the closing seconds of the first half, Bates attempted a 55-yarder, which amounts to a chip shot for him at this point, and knocked it through. He is now 5 for 5. Sounds like a Arby's commercial, which makes from 64, 62, 55, 52, 46, with the 46-yarder coming prior to his 55-yard make. The 64, 62, and 55-yarders came over the first 2 games of the NFL campaign. Now, this kid, from the week 1 of the NFL season, has been the talk of the NFL. And even with that pressure, even though he said he didn't like the attention, he's still doing his thing. And I am saying to you guys, we need to make sure that Jake Bates does not set foot outside of Ford Field. Michael Badgley, appreciate you, bruh. You help us win, literally, the game against the Rams. And I'm not saying Jake comes in and beats Badgley, but he probably does. He probably does, man. Now, here's what I'll say. We talk about Matthew Betts and lesser talent, right? And how could it translate? You're going up against talent, right? But you're talking about a kicker here that his one job, he does it well, right? So what can we say is why he's making these kicks? Well, because the defensive line that's trying to block the kick, they're less talented than NFL players. I'm not going to go that far, right? The dude is talented. And I guarantee you that at least 3/4 of the National Football League are entertaining this guy. Brad, I don't ask a lot, okay? I really don't, bruh. Your entire time as a Detroit Lion, there's been two things that I've asked for. One was a backup quarterback. We took care of that finally last year, and we doubled it. We got Teddy Bridgewater and drafted Hendon Hooker. Now I'm comfortable, right? A pass rush. Get that done. And we're on route to do that. This year's the year, man. Get it done, Brad. Get it done. And the third thing, get your kicking situation straight. Riley Patterson, he here, he there, he back here. Oh, no, he's not. He's on another team. Blink and he's gone. Michael Badgley, what in the world? The same thing with him. He's here, he's there, he's on another team. Oh, no, he's not. He's back in the Detroit Lions uniform. Jake Bates, go get him. If I'm the Detroit Lions, I'm saying, listen, we got to do whatever it takes to make sure that Jake Bates is the number one, that the Detroit Lions are his number one destination. Number one destination, right? We don't have to draft a kicker. We have one right in our backyard. And the beautiful thing about the UFL is, although it is not a developmental league with the National Football League, they do work in tandem. They have a relationship that entire league, the goal is to not only entertain us during the spring when the dead period of the NFL is not to compete with the NFL. It's to showcase talent that might not have gotten a chance otherwise. That's exactly what Jake Bates is. I can't believe I'm about to say this, bro, but Brad, I'm just saying, bro. You know, I'm super critical of you, but do what you got to do, Brad. Do what you got. You know what? First week, I was like, this Jake Bates thing. Is it a fluke? What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? 64 yards, boom, he took over. Holds the record, both the record. As a matter of fact, his football that he kicked the 64 yards, shout out to Motor City Brit, is in the Pro, I think, Football Hall of Fame or something like that. It's in some Hall of Fame, right? Shout out to Eric also, who joins us for the morning show. He got a signed football, the signed football or something like that from from Jake Bates. Jake Bates, man, this dude is a star and he needs to be playing for the Detroit Lions. I never thought I would be giddy for a kicker. Giddy for Jake Moody? Who needs Jake Moody when you got Jake Bates? Jake Bates, get it done. I told you, man, we having a Jake Bates watch. This is what's crazy. Okay, think about this, and shout out to Destroying, but Destroying broke his neck making a tackle. You doing YouTube and all that stuff, and forgot how to tackle. So I hope he gets better. Destroying, a kicker his whole life, has a YouTube channel, gets on a team, never makes it to the NFL. Right? Then you have Jake Bates, who is about to come around, and he will be playing for a team September 12th this year, an NFL team, and it needs to be the Detroit Lions. I never thought I would be this excited for a kicker that I didn't know existed 3 weeks ago. Let me know in the comments below, man. I'm telling you, this whole Jake Bates watch is fun. He's going to miss. It's going to happen. But at this type of track record, you're talking, listen, Michael Badgley was, okay, so Patterson had the weaker leg, but was more accurate. Badgley was he was a little bit stronger. But when we all collectively held our breath in that playoff game against the LA Rams, when Badgley, that kick, 54 yards, that's easy money for Jake. We are terrified if Badgley has to kick in the 40s. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you right now, bring in Jake Bates for the preseason, let them compete. Cutting Michael Badgley ain't no thing. We do it all the time. It's a rotating door. And I mean, we can't lose in this situation. If Jake Bates comes out, balls out rest of the year, balls out in the preseason in the NFL with our team, and he has to trot out there for a game winner, I'm going to be super confident, maybe overly confident. But let me know, man. Jake Bates does it again. He just keeps on keeping on. Let me know. Shout out to the Michigan Panthers, man. 2-1 going into week 4. I can honestly say, man, I'm getting invested in this game. I couldn't watch it today. I did record it, though. I need some football in my life, but I had some things to do, duty calls on Sundays. So I'm going to watch it, though, somewhere between now and the end of the week. But this guy needs to be on our team. Brad Holmes need to do whatever he need to. I don't ask much, Brad. Just get it done, bro. Jake, no matter what if there's no tampering laws, he needs to be like, the first place that you need, don't even leave Ford Field. Just go post up. As a matter of fact, if I'm Brad Holmes, this one I'm doing. Sheila Hamp, listen. I know you got some suites up in Ford with a bed, a luxury suite. Put Jake Bates up in a luxury suite with a bed, with a washer and dryer. All of that stuff is in there. Say, look, you about to camp out. This your home. IND captain, this is your home. This is your home. Make Ford Field your home. That's what Brad needs to be doing right now. Literally, don't let this man step out of Ford Field. Shout out to Jake Bates, man. This is what this league was made for. He needs to be playing on our team. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Jake Bates, man. Every single week, he just continues to impress like it's nothing. Listen, kicking field goals is more important than drinking water. Is more important than drinking water. Shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm in a good mood, man. I'm in a good mood because we're getting closer to football. We really are, man. I'm eating healthy. I'm working out. I'm sweating. I feel good. Not right now. I'm not sweating, but I feel good, man. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look good too, but that ain't hard for me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing with you. Am I? You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.